Okay. Okay, now see, there is still like a motion blur type effect here, right? Am I just nuts? Has that always been there? Am I
Hey,
just...
it's this way.
I don't like it. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going for now. Toy with that more some other time. The heck? Slip right through that bush. I don't know where I'm going. There. Feels like something's still off. I'm gonna have to reinstall the whole thing. I'm not gonna do that tonight, but I'm gonna have to. Make sure this is well and surely removed.
What's the big idea?
But anyway, to recap from last time, we're playing as Titus, pro blitzball player of the Zanarkand Abes, son of famed player Jecht. His Zanarkand was attacked by some big monster thing, and he got taken somewhere else. He, after a little adventure, has now washed up on this beach, and then this guy's really probably more cool about it than he should be. So that's where we're at. I'm trying to look for treasures. I think there's one or I think there's more than the one I already found on this screen, but I'm not sure exactly. Do get bona fide random battles here. So we could start grinding if we want. There's really not a whole lot of reason to right now. So we're not gonna. I'm not gonna try to get into more battles than just happen. But we're gonna have to face a few. We might level up once or twice. We're getting a few spheres. Those are useful. If you recall, we haven't. Well, I think we got one thing on the sphere grids. But we're gonna need more spheres and different kinds of spheres to get any further. That's one of the interesting things about this ability system is it's not just leveling up. You also have to have the item to activate a node. And I don't know. I don't know if that's a good decision or not. It seems like it is an extra limitation. That is maybe not the most helpful thing in the world. I don't know. But it works in interesting ways, I think. I think they do interesting things with it in some regards. But it is frustrating when it's like, well, I've got like 4 or 5 levels saved up, but I need to stay here and wait because I don't have the right sphere to activate this node that I'm buying or something. That can be annoying. That one took 2 hits. I wonder if the Swarm versions have more HP. Single enemy versions. Treasure! Antidotes! Antidotes cure poison. As all good Final Fantasy fans know. I hate it when it goes above it. It's really kind of hard to see. Ah. Thank God for the map on this game, though. Very necessary. Sure. Oops. Trying to make sure I've got the chat and I can see it. In case anyone decides to chat. You do have a multiple monitor setup here, so if you see me looking off to the side, that's what I'm looking at. Front facing is the game itself. Which is possibly suboptimal, I don't know. You know, if I put the game on the left, it would look like I'm looking at the game when I look left, but I also don't want to have to face left all night. So there's that. Another cutscene.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team,
Favor
right?
to ask you as I choke you to death. How does he swim like that with shoes
A
on?
major blitz tournament's coming up.
You ever tried
All the teams
swimming
in
with
Spira will
shoes
be
on?
there.
It's not easy,
It's
guys.
so huge. I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
But hey, that's why it's Final Fantasy,
And
not Final
you can go
real
back
life.
to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
He sounds depressed.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
And I was right.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
Right here, on
I
this
joined
cliff.
the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
He has X's on his shirt here, too. Huh.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory.
I
When
think
you play in
Titus has a
blitzball
point.
tournament, you play to win.
Victory.
Really, any competition,
You're serious?
you know, at least try to win. It's no fun if you don't. So somehow we made it up to this cliff. It's not entirely clear how. How far will it let us go back? I'm actually not sure.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip.
Huh.
They say it works pretty good.
Pretty good. Sometimes they have a safe trip. Not always, but you know, sometimes. I think this leads back to the way we came. I guess he's hungry. I guess he can't go that way because he's hungry. But this, I did not realize it would let me go over here right now. Let's see what this says. Kilika, whoop, skip it. Come on, try again. Kilika and Beaconel join as one. Kilika, Beaconel join as one. Not really sure what that one's supposed to mean. These are clues for things later in the game. I've always used a guide to tell me what the things are, like how to get them. It's always been a little unclear, because like, even once you have the whole Albed language deciphered, figuring out what the clues are supposed to mean is itself a task that is not always easy. Like, look, there's a treasure down there and a save point. Weird, right? So yeah, it's just it's not always very clear. There are usually random battles here, but there aren't right now. But if we come here, now we're back here. And it wouldn't let us go this way before, but now it does. But this is the way we went last time, but I don't think, I don't know if I'm about to find out, I don't think it'll let me jump off here again, but if it does, I'll be impressed. Yeah, it is not. I'm not sure you can actually go back to that swimming area at any point. Maybe later you can get back to it from the other direction? Not sure. But it's fun to explore. I wonder if the guys are still out here, actually. Yeah, they still say the same things. Okay, alright. Interesting. Waka doesn't follow me out here. I guess he doesn't want to be seen in front of them with me. It's interesting. Okay, let's take the normal way back this time, Waka. That's weird. Different camera angles going this way, it seems like. It does have a fixed camera, by the way, or would you call it a fixed camera? I guess. I can't control the camera. The game moves the camera as you move, but I cannot control the camera. But it gives you some cool shots, honestly. I always appreciated. I think there's a certain artistry in that, kind of like a movie where the creators get to frame out their shots as opposed to you just having direct camera control where you're framing the shot, which sometimes is still better, but sometimes maybe not so much.
The one from the sea.
The one
Be
from
on
the
guard.
sea.
There are fiends on the road today.
How did
After
you
surviving your run-in
get
with Sid,
information
it would be a
about
shame
me?
if something happened now.
How would you know all this? What? I didn't see you guys back there.
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Their feet are clipping into the ground.
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return,
Nitpick
come
'cause I
tournament
love-
time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Yeah. Some of these issues too, I wonder, like, are these present in other versions, or is this unique to this version? Because I know, as I think I mentioned last time, this version has some
Safe
bugs.
They got any food there?
Hopefully, we'll keep
We'll
them
get
to
you
a
something
minimum.
over there
but
later. Take a look
hard
around
to
first.
say.
Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
This choice is meaningless. I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
I guess he gives slightly
Man, that's
different
like the
dialogue
basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
for his narration. Maybe. It's the Blitzball
Go ahead,
salute.
you try.
Hmm.
Hey, not bad.
He looks so proud
now,
of
go
himself.
present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any Blitzball
I
player
will.
would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
A lot of weird moments like that, where they have him just doing motions where he doesn't say anything. Yeah, I don't know. They're interesting though. Why was he looking through his hands to see the village like that? I don't know. Titus is a weird kid sometimes. Speaking of weird kids, who are you, mister? Where are you from? Okay, yeah, there. That doesn't play with me at all. Poor child. I don't know why you're telling me that, but that's sad. Okay, so item shop. They got potions, Phoenix Downs, antidotes. I don't have a lot of money. Probably not going to buy anything right now, but wanted to check on things. Hello. Sin struck Besaid Village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. Don't worry, I won't let it be. Hope I didn't like ruin something by taking those now. There's something in the back of my mind that says I might have. They might have like more important stuff in them later. I don't know. Hello, Crusaders.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything,
Sure,
are you?
anything this far in this
Why
world.
would
It's
I?
not very big.
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm
I
here.
really don't know
Scared
anything.
me.
To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples,
Let's be
towns,
said,
villages,
no
and
one's
people
ever been
of
able to
Spira.
defeat it.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Yeah, maybe. Yevon.
But soon, we may be able to finally defeat Sin.
Oh.
We've got a plan, one that'll go down in
Got a plan?
Crusader history.
We've been excommunicated from Yevon. We must go, now. Everything is riding on our last battle.
Oh, so their plan,
We must
you know,
go,
seems
now.
to be something Yevon doesn't like. Whatever Yevon is. So you can take a nap there. Kind of weird, because, like, there's also a save point right here. And they do the same thing. Whether naps or save points, they will heal you fully. Nope, there's no land where nobody's heard of Sin. I've run it with Sin's toxin before, too, you know. I better now, things were pretty bad for a while. Can remember who I was or where I came from. Scary, yeah? I always think this guy looks a lot like Wedge from FF7. What's this? Who are you? See the teachings. Yeah, okay, alright. Probably not going to read all the dialogue. You guys can read yourself. You can pause if you need. I do read fairly quickly. But by that I mean I'm probably not going to read it all out loud. Talk to every single person. I think that gets a bit annoying. Odd clothes you got. Heard about me from Sir Luzu, the guy from the sea. So a lot of things, a lot of interesting things on the walls and stuff here. You got your fish hooks and knives and anchor thing. I don't. So spears. They seem to be a fishing village primarily, which makes sense. You know, right by the sea. Here's Waka.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Yeah, right. Temple Summoner. Oh yeah, they also make fabrics. Fabrics. A big export of theirs, so that's cool, you know. Alright, yeah, I think we've explored everything here. More or less. Let's come up to the temple. Let's go around the temple. Nothing over that away. There's nothing over that way either. Beginning to feel like I maybe should get my guide too, because I know there's something coming up shortly that if you don't get it really early on, it takes a long time before you can come back and get it. It's pretty handy. I'm sure there is a way to get it early on.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
That guy on the left, I think, is Mihid. Is the Crusaders' founder? I might be wrong. We'll see another statue of him later, where people say, like, "Ah, that's him." I'm sure that Lord Braska is watching over our apprentice summoner. Apprentice summoner returned to us safely. Statues are cool, though. I mean, you get all sorts of different people here that, I don't know, just look
10
different.
years
No one
have
quite looks
passed
like
since
him.
Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
It's a good reminder of what it feels like when, instead of just like answering your questions, people are like,
It was
"Oh,
funny
you don't
hearing
know
myself make
that?"
the same excuse over and over.
Yeah, I don't. So,
Funny,
Did you tell
and
me?
a little sad.
The summoners
members.
are practitioners
I
of
try not to.
sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the
I don't know who
Aeons.
that summoner was. They got a sword.
The Aeons
Probably
hear our
awesome.
prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
It's very vague, Titus. Bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. The village was attacked by Sin when he was just a little kid, yeah? Burnt to ashes. Wow. So I guess it's been okay since then? Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I found no cure for Sin's toxin. The blessing of Yevon guides you to health, friend. That's interesting. Not even sure if the whole Sin's toxin thing is really a thing. There. This kid. He's let the Orax score at least one goal. That's cute. Hope we don't run into Sin on our next voyage. Yeah, that would suck. This is the flipped version of the other room. That scroll on the wall, and you know, written in Yevon script, it is like a whole actual alphabet that is made and never really talked about in the game. But it is like a whole alphabet. I think it matches up to, I don't think it matches up to English, I think it matches up to Hiragana or Katakana one. It's kind of interesting. So theoretically, you could learn to read it, we think. Kind of like Hylian, you know?
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
Yeah, let's take a nap. Cause I'm bushed. Yeah, just lie down on my bed. Sure, Titus. That's what I meant.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
Ooh, Colt.
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I'll say too much on that. Probably guess what that's about, but
Waka?
Try and leave the mystery. Waka's left. The priest wanted him to check in on something. The priest knows where he went. Like Besaid Village's theme.
Is
I like
something
also
wrong?
that soft transition
Summoner
into
hasn't returned
the
from the
different
trial.
music
Eh?
as you go to the next screen.
Well,
Pretty neat.
apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Triumph.
Yes, just
Beyond
make
is where
monkey
the
sounds,
apprentice summoner
Titus.
prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a
There used to be
fully
some sort
fledged
of
summoner.
bug on my
Remember?
ceiling. I cannot tell
So
what
someone
it
is
is.
in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already
This
gone by.
concerns me.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Like I care. I feel like that particular bit of
Maybe this
Titus-ian
wasn't such a good idea after all.
rebellion, I very much feel. I could not care less about your precepts right now. Someone's in danger. I don't think I can reach the bug that's on my ceiling yet. I'll have to wait for him to move. It's distracting. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you'll be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with A to open the way. So, here's one of our other modes of gameplay here. Is you've got your Cloister of Trials. There's a few of these in the game. And they're super neat. And they also contain treasure sometimes that you need to get for something later. So they're little puzzle rooms, puzzle chambers, I guess. They get a lot of flack. I think a lot of people complain about them. They feel like it ruins the pacing, and I mean, I won't lie. It is weird sometimes. You just like, big important moment, urgency, and then you go in. It's like, okay, let's solve a puzzle. So yeah. Anyway, this one's okay. I like more of this. I only carry one sphere at a time. Why? Don't know. Only one at a time. So I put in the glyph sphere, it opens the door. Just think, you can take that glyph sphere back out. Door stays open. So that's like such a small thing, but it's the kind of thing a lot of times you don't think of, right? Like, oh, I used up that sphere, it's done. I used that key, it's gone now. But not always the case here. Glyph sphere goes up there. Now I can't get that glyph sphere back because I cannot reach it. But inside there's a destruction sphere, which is the kind that leads to treasure. I think we maybe take it back up here. I don't remember for sure. I do not have these entirely memorized. I am just good enough at them to usually figure them out eventually. So it's not up there. Somewhere we gotta put a destruction sphere. Is it here? I don't think it is either. Let's look around before. It's over here. Nothing. Okay. Oh, yes, touch symbols. There you go. I don't think I can do that while I was holding the destruction sphere, I guess. Ooh, cool stuff. There's a Besaid spear. Take that. I think it needs to go on that pedestal, but I can't put it in there right now because the destruction sphere is over there. So I'm going to set that right there. And take the destruction sphere and insert it here, I believe. Yes. There it is. like that the temple's made to just destroy itself once in a while. It's also, like, interesting, like, am I the first person to ever figure out that part of the puzzle? So I got a Rod of Wisdom. You can obtain hidden items by using Destruction Spheres. Yes, I know. Got a Rod of Wisdom, which, let's see. Can I literally don't even have Equip on my menu yet. That's super dumb. I've just noticed that. I do have some sphere levels for Titus that I could use. Question is always, like, how far do I want to go? And in which direction? Because I kind of want to come back and have him get Lancet, and Dark Attack is handy, and Extractability is very handy. There's all these empty nodes in between. It's like, I'd like to fill those up. There's a way to put stuff in those, FYI. I guess we'll go this way for now. Wonka have a level? He does. Similarly for him, I wanted to come back with one of these first. Getting where yet, but... Anyway, so I can't use the Rod of Wisdom yet. One of the things that's interesting is, like, and this was common on PS2 games at the time when you had those fixed cameras. If I hold, like, okay, down, right? Goes that way. But he's not going down relative to my controller now because I'm still holding it. He keeps going in the same direction once the camera changes. And then if I move, now, same spot, now it's going the other way because I've let go. Which is kind of an interesting feature. Helps you to keep going the same way as the camera changes. Can also throw you off sometimes a little bit when the camera changes and you try to change your control, like the direction you're going. So yeah, one more mechanic here. You can push pedestals usually if they're free, and you can push them into switches sometimes, and you can reset them sometimes.
Hey, it's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay.
Waka decided to come in after
Only
me,
summoners,
even though it's
apprentice
against the
summoners,
precepts.
and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking.
Good luck figuring out which is which.
Well, now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
That guy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I think it was a pretty bold choice to, introduce a cat person into your party, but it's not a cat girl. It's specifically a cat boy. Who's big and buff and lion-esque. Bold choice. Oh, there it is. I kept thinking, like, I thought there was an FMV here somewhere. Yeah, because I remember seeing, like, the woman and the lion in the FMV. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good job, Ronso. her different colored eyes. She has heterochromia. One of her defining
Man, was I
features.
surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Putting your transgression aside for now, let us celebrate the birth of a summoner. Thanks. I shall live to transgress again.
Hey, over here!
Can't even go over there to talk to him. Invisible walls.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Then the title menu theme starts playing. For some reason. I think this is the only time, apart from the title menu, this song plays. I could be wrong. It might be. Comes the summon.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
And leave it as Valifor. I think that's a pretty cool name.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh? Victory! 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 Yeah! You sure got the boys worked up, huh?
Sure did.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
I love those two old
Bad
guys.
man!
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
News travels fast around here.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
It was
No
a trap.
promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know.
Sick
I had
burn.
a bed made for you.
Yeah, let's
Good.
go ahead and go to bed. More dreams. I think we get to control. Oh yeah, we get a little control in this one. Not that we can do a whole lot. Gotta go this way.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Don't understand what the jogging in place thing is about.
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming!
Oh no.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Rough dream.
What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
You could hear them whispering, but nobody heard him shout that, I guess.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too.
This FMV
the
seems
time I
weird.
saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought
Guess
him
it's
here in
kind
the
of here to
first
introduce
place.
Lulu, even though we saw her in the other FMV.
He needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Wakka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Okay. So we're almost to where the game starts to open up a teensy bit. This game is pretty linear for a Final Fantasy game. Not as much as like FF13, but yeah.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah,
Sword.
use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat
Sword
as Yuna,
gets
right?
on the
Why do we
on the
gotta
cover.
wait here?
Yuna
Stuff.
came to this village 10
Though
years
it's
ago.
only an
when the
okay
last
sword.
calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Just leaves it there.
Okay, off we go.
Okay. Now we can equip things, and look, Yuna, that Rod of Wisdom is for her. So, equipment works really interestingly in this game. Equipment isn't inherently stronger. It just has abilities. This one has no abilities. This one has abilities magic plus 5%, magic plus 3%, and sensor. And so it's just stronger because of those abilities. Other than that, there are no like stats attached to the items per se. Which is definitely a departure from other games in the series. A little bit more like 8, maybe kinda sorta. It automatically equipped Brotherhood for me, so I also wanted that, obviously. And then other than that, I don't think we really have anything new to equip. But, oh. That was weird.
Here comes one now.
Exceptional timing.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
So we're gonna get a real battle tutorial now. Yay, we killed it.
No problem.
These are
Not too
actually,
shabby. You kept up
they
with him
look
pretty
like
well.
random battles, but they're
Might
not.
make
They're
a good
scripted.
guardian someday. A flyer, my kind of customer.
I'm not sure if Titus had a shield before. He does now. He's wearing a buckler now, but did he have that on his arm? Honestly? So this illustrates mainly that different characters excel at taking out different kinds of enemies. Titus is typically good at taking out small, semi-fast ground creatures. Wakka's good for flyers.
Watch this!
Neither of them are very good against clans. Or elementals.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
I like that he calls
Please,
out the
Sergeant.
class.
Good thing I'm here.
Yeah. So there's four
Spells of ice
elements.
work well against fire fiends.
Fire and ice are.
And ice fiends are weak against fire magic.
Yeah,
You
that.
follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning
Oh my
and
gosh.
water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
So
This one here
interestingly,
is a
it's
water
not like
fiend,
a
which
cycle,
means-
like a lot of games would go with. It is opposition. So fire and ice are strong against each other. Lightning and water are strong against each other.
That was a bad example.
I
This
wasn't
one's a
paying
water
attention.
thing, so fire.
Enough with the. Let's get this over.
I was not paying attention to what she said to do. Did she? Oh, it did let me use all of them, I guess. Okay, thunder is the correct one. This is a water field. So there you go. A lot of times, if you're hitting the creatures with what's most effective, you're going to kill them pretty quickly. You also may have noticed there, didn't quite. I went through it fairly quickly, but only characters that acted in battle get AP. It's not shared; they all get the same amount, as far as I know.
Let's get going, man.
But, yeah.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
Well, she's saying goodbye to her hometown, Titus.
Chappu
They've been off
didn't
the
pray
island a
that
long
day.
time.
Said he'd miss his boat.
I wonder what this monument was originally. This is a choice. Again, I mean, it has very little in the way of consequences, but I always find it kind of interesting. Does Titus pray or not pray? And, I think I will this time. I don't always. But just, you know, try to observe their customs here. At least make them feel better. But yeah, I always find that kind of interesting. And you can come back and do it again. So I think I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna save here. I think that if we go back into the village now, something we can get. That's pretty useful. See, looks like I've got someone else on YouTube. Welcome. I'll let people know that I have chat off on YouTube because I'm saying, like, I've said it's like that this video is okay for kids, which I think seems the safer version. And I do want kids to be able to come and watch this, and families, and not feel uncomfortable. Parents not feel uncomfortable with their kids watching this. So I try and keep it pretty clean. But that does mean that chat is turned just all the way off on YouTube. I don't get a lot of options there. So, she's not here. But chat is not off on Twitch, where this is also streaming. That's what that big Restream logo in the corner is about. If I ever make any money off of this, maybe I'll get rid of that logo. But so if you want to get in the chat, feel free to head on over to twitch.tv/Keontae. Watch it from there, and get a little bit more involved. Yeah, now are they here? Still no. Somewhere, there's supposed to be dog. And I'm pretty sure you can find this dog before you leave Besaid. And this dog can give you some pretty cool stuff. Oh look, I can ask questions. I don't need to, but you know. It's not really anything that wasn't already at least somewhat explained, and I don't think he's going to explain things any further, really. There's a dog. It's that dog. Not old Coot dropped what he was doing to go see the summoner off. Now I gotta do all his work too. It's just not fair. Dog to go outside. Or to be outside. someone knows what I'm looking for and exactly how to trigger it to show up, feel free to share. Yeah, there's also this thing. All of this is in your menu as well, but you can access it from there, which is kind of interesting. Still don't see it. I need to wait. I keep changing screens, hoping that'll make it show up. You may notice, like, there are different people here when I change screens a little bit. I want a girl to appear with her dog. That's what I'm going for. Okay, that guy says that the old coot went to see the summoner off. So I might need to go a little further and then come back. Might be the trick. At some point you can go back and get Cool Thing from Doggo. We'll go a little further. Oh no, another FMV cutscene. Same guy we saw at the temple. He seems angry. Ow. Rude. So jump is the classic Dragoon command. Kind of see what role he's kind of playing here.
That's enough.
It's actually interesting. As far as like classes, he's kind of a hybrid blue mage and Dragoon, which is really interesting.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
And that's why he wanted to fight. Got another Rod of Wisdom. Is it the same? I think that's a random drop. That's not the same. So this Rod of Wisdom has those, and this Rod of Wisdom just has Sensor. Less good. In fact, we'll probably sell it. So that's an interesting thing too. You can have different equipment with the same name. But somewhat different stats and abilities. That's a big monster.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
So this is one of the coolest features of this game, is you can switch party members at any time with no penalty.
Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
So, apart from the fact that that was like, this is a scripted battle, you can just switch out and immediately have the other character do an action. Which really helps with allowing you to use your entire party. Unlike any past Final Fantasy game where, you know, you're having to switch outside of battle, often at a save point or on the world map. Now you can switch just any old time, and it's kind of implied everyone is there, which is really nice. I don't remember if I explained this before. On the right, you'll see the turn order thing on the top right there. It's this thing that I'm scrolling. So it'll show in what order things will move. The blue is my guys, the red is the enemies. And some things will change that. So if I do Sonic Wings, it's going to push him back a little bit, such that I will have 2 turns after his next attack. Which is probably worthwhile, I think. Particularly because... I guess it's not pushing him back so much as it's pushing him back forward. But I can potentially attack several times in a row with Sonic Wings. It doesn't do as much damage as his regular attack. But when you get to attack so many times, it's often worth it. And I really like this system. I'm pretty sure eventually he will catch up. But hopefully we'll kill him before then. And we have Sensor Op too, we can see how much HP he's got. I haven't paid attention. But he's got 475 left. So look, now this one, it'll be a few more turns before I get that extra turn again. So now, I can do some Black Magic. I could just attack. I think I'm just going to regular attack this time. Because it should do a little bit more damage. But I got all those extra attacks with that Sonic Wings. Which definitely made up for it. One more attack. And that ought to do it. So yeah, Valifor is pretty cool. Got a bright shield. It's another random drop. It's interesting that even in these scripted battles, they put in like the random drop chances still. I think this one's actually random. Might be wrong. No, it's not. Yeah.
No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
Because they want us to use his skill Dark Attack to tell you about status effects. Dark Attack is super useful. That thing is now blinded, which means it's going to miss pretty much every hit. Which is pretty handy, as you might imagine. Now, because I'm not super worried about this guy now that he's blinded, I'm going to try and get everyone in to use at least one move. And then I think I'll summon Valifor. Yeah, well, yeah, we got plenty of MP. But this way, everyone's getting some experience. And it, like I said, it should be the same amount. I don't think it divides it. I think it just actually multiplies it. After this battle, I think I will turn on the short summon animations. You've seen Valifor a few times now in this full one. Once again, Sonic Wings. Oh, I should have done that time. Got our overdrive ready though. Still blinded, still gonna miss most of the time. I'm gonna overdrive, and it's Energy Ray. I'm gonna go ahead and use it, which is very much overkill here. Aeons, interestingly too, you don't have any sort of mini game for their thing, unlike your main characters. You just do it. It just happens. It's fine. I think also Yuna's doesn't have any sort of gimmick to it. Yeah, so everyone got AP from that, which is handy. It's often worth trying to cycle your characters in, particularly on bigger enemies that are going to give a little bit more AP. But then you get things like this, and it's like, well, maybe just use the ones that are most effective. I'm going to use Waka to kill the bird. I'm going to use Lulu to zap the flan. There we go, we're all done. So, Yuna was in the battle, but she didn't take any action, so she's not going to get any AP there. That was a little bit more efficient that way. Would have been a waste of a turn, essentially, to use her, so... And I didn't pay much attention to the turn order there, admittedly. There might have been a way to squeeze her in without losing much efficiency. I should have tried. But it didn't. I'm not sure what if I go this way. Okay, there's the dock. A save here. I want to save on a new game. New save file. Because now I want to go back again. Because you can't really go any further without without leaving the island altogether. And so I hope that now I can get that thing I was talking about.
With 4 of us, this is no problem. Oh yeah!
Either of them are going to kill
I'm
this
ready.
land, so I'm going to have her come in and delay Peter though.
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
Yeah, it's interesting, for some of these early battles too, they have little things like
Need a
that,
good
which are
jolt?
intended to reinforce the tutorial. But they are just in response to what you choose to do there, which I think is pretty interesting. Alright. Just checking the chat.
Oh yeah!
Let's see if she hits. Hey, she hit it! That's
Let us
impressive.
Guardians.
Yeah. She hit it too, I'm surprised.
No good.
It's too fast. Yeah.
You called? Take
So
that.
hit it. The main reason he's good with flyers is that they have high evasion and he has high accuracy to counter that.
I'm on a roll.
So these archetypes that they introduce early on, you can actually play around. That's kind of the brilliance of the Sphere Grid, is I could build Titus to go down Waka's traditional path and get all that accuracy, and then he'll be just as good against the flyers. So we got a bright arm guard for him just then, which is good because he literally didn't have anything in that equipment slot, not even something with no ability. That's kind of weird because everyone else had one. Everyone else had a basic one, but he did not. Hi.
Focus on the fight.
No worries.
So I'm gonna keep trying to cycle.
Let us Guardians.
Yeah. It is super annoying that she keeps saying that at this point. I want to kind of try and cycle in. Cool. I thought I could defend. Can I not? I can't. I could switch to Titus and go ahead and have him attack.
Leave that one to...
Yep. And then he actually got 2 turns in a row, but then bring
Now
back
what?
Lulu to kill him. Okay, one thing I'm gonna try here. Oh, that's right. It does have a turbo mode. Included in the newer versions to help you kind of get through things a little faster. I'm just backtracking. It's probably worth it. I was about to say, it doesn't actually turn off random encounters. Just seemed like it for a second there. Seems like there should be dialogue there, and there's not. Like, not even subtitles, though. That's weird. Notice it is turning off a lot of the audio, though. Not all, but a lot of it. Just because it wouldn't sound very good at 2x speed anyway. Okay, we're back here at Besaid. Still no dog. I'm frustrated. Dog still... This guy, yeah. I'd have sworn you could get it now. What do I go in here? Oh, hey, look, I can buy weapons. Oh. Yeah. It's kind of nice. You could buy slightly better weapons for the people and armors. Yeah, let's buy... Really worth it. You know what? It's probably not. Because I think... Oh, my dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. Ah! Maybe I needed to talk to her. Might have been the trick. Actually, like, these are cheap. Buy this for Lulu and for Maka. And we'll leave the shields. Buy more, support the local economy. Oh, but there's more people. Not breaking more precepts. Like the Crusaders. You, heathen, know that the teachings are the only true guide. He's got something in his mouth. Ah! Okay. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Valifor has learned to overdrive Energy Blast. This is why I wanted to use Energy Ray earlier. So Valifor, unlike most of your Aeons, actually has 2 overdrives. Energy Blast is, as far as I know, strictly better. And, but normally you wouldn't get it till much later if you came back here, like toward the end of the game. Because there's not... I mean, you can come back earlier on, I guess, but you may not realize it. Oh, still doing that. Interesting. I have her do a cure. Yuna is kind of summoner and white mage here. She's also your main healer, at least at first. But yeah, if you go back there and do that, I guess talk to the shopkeeper and then talk to the dog. Get Valifor's second overdrive much earlier. And it's, I mean, it does more or less the same thing. It's a big attack that attacks everything, does a lot of damage. It just does somewhat more damage than the other. Leave. Keep it on 2 times here until we get back to the beach. So I'm really curious. What is the dialogue if she attacks them? Well, nothing this time. It's almost dead now.
Tougher than I thought. It'll take more than 1 shot to do the job.
Why don't you let the boy handle that one?
Yeah, interesting. I feel like I don't see that dialogue as much. So I was curious. She took an action. Yuna's action was a missed attack, but it still counts, so they should all get AP.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Switch it up to 4 times, a little bit faster. Attack, Yuna. Water. Oh. I need to change it off of memory. That'd be useful, but it's weird that it stays in between battles to me. It kind of throws me off. The cursor up in there, that is. Let me change that. So that's this. That's why Lulu keeps going back to black magic, and I keep trying to attack with her. Also, I have this ability, this menu now. You can see all the abilities of my my Aeons, or my Aeon singular at this point. Spoilers. There's gonna be more. You see their stats and everything. So that's kind of fun. Change your formation out here too if you know, like in the next battle you wanted to start with different people up front. Okay, and we're back. Save. There's still that weird motion blur effect there. It's very annoying. I guess it's just this screen. So maybe I need to reinstall the other thing. It was working fine. Didn't seem like it at the time. I didn't remember from the other day that there was that motion blur, but maybe I was just tired. I won't cry. I won't, yeah. Really leaving. Here, a farewell gift from all the village. 400 gil? That's enough for like 2 weapons here at this village. I understand why some people didn't come down here. It's hard to say goodbye. May Yevon's blessing be with our summoner on her pilgrimage. Here, a gift from the temple to sanctify her departure. The Seeker's Ring. I didn't buy that other armor for her. Yeah, this is better than the one that was in the shop. HP plus 10%. So that's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and check on Sphere Grids now, actually. She can get extractability, which is handy. I would also like her to get Scan and Lancet. Sure. And probably at least get those basic first 4 black magic spells. Those are really handy. Is there a strength plus 3 over there? That's so weird. Balls. We're up here first. A little magic here. Get Scan. Ability spheres. Extractability is really useful because it allows you to get more ability spheres, which, as you'll notice, are often in short supply early on. My strategy typically with the Expert Sphere Grid is kind of have everyone get this stuff in the middle and then branch out more. Yeah. I'm out of ability spheres. I'm going to have to get more before I move Lulu again because she cannot get extract mana from Arceus without one. And I do want to make sure I get everything along the way. Miss Lady Yuna. Lady Yuna, don't forget me, okay? Oh, there's so many things I want to tell her, but seeing her there smiling, I just can't say them. Hey you, the sea's calling with fiends, so give this to Yuna, okay? Got an ether. Source MP. Alright, I think I've talked to everyone, said our goodbyes. I think this is Speedrun.
Goodbye.
We go from Besaid to Killikan. That map overlay is very hard to read, I always find. Very hard to see, like, because it's zoomed so far in. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Tidus immediately begins acting... What's a nice way of saying this? Inappropriate. Like a monkey. Uh-huh. Almost broke that guy's binoculars too. Really don't understand what possessed him to act this way. But it's another good reminder. These characters, he and Yuna both are teenagers, and
I don't know who you are or where you came
he's
from.
very dumb.
If you interfere with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
Oh, that bird again. Different
I
color
don't
though.
know who.
Yes, you've mentioned that. So you get to explore the... No, I don't want to use the binoculars. I'm so sorry that I stole them earlier. Should, like, buy new ones.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka. Don't look like you got much money either.
Rude.
I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
So this guy is interesting. He's a merchant.
Someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all over Spira.
Uh-huh.
Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
And he wants us to give him money. Yeah, sure. So you can lend him money. Spoilers, he's not going to pay us back. And depending on how much you lend, though, it will give you discounts in his shop later on. I don't remember how much exactly, and it won't let me go. Well, maybe I think I can still just say 0. We'll do 1,000 for now. Yeah.
I guess it pays to... Fine seed money for the... Much obliged.
I thought
you got...
I could buy from him right now. Maybe I can.
Restricted
it
area.
does.
Our
There's
operation
a
depends on this
reward
cargo.
for it eventually.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our...
Hey, they have cargo here.
Why don't you go topside?
Oh my
The
gosh,
fresh
that's a
sea breeze
detail I
might
always
help restore
missed.
your memory.
That'll come back up later.
If people think you're with
For a
us,
while.
you'll be excommunicated too. Some things you're better off not knowing. Take it from me.
That's really interesting. That's something critical to their mission in the cargo bay back there. Here's a remedy. Here's a suitcase. With a potion. I kick it again. Kick it again. What if I kick it again? Oh, no, nothing that time. Hey, just checking. Seems real sick, yeah. I'm hiding over here because I'm gonna get sick too if I keep watching him. Skipa, that's our goalie. I think he's the goalie. I've got seasick. I think I'm gonna hurl. That's Bata. See his head. It's another one of our teammates on the blitzball team. Kind of alter save files a little bit, just in case. Power room. Oh my gosh, big yellow birds!
What the heck is that?
He's never seen a chocobo
What the heck
before.
is what?
What is this place?
Why she
The
mimics
power
his
room,
stutter.
like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Says, I don't think you even have to come down here, but here's your first look at chocobos in this game. Her badly singing theme.
La 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 la.
She just keeps doing the same part. That's super annoying. Talk to them to get them to make chocobo noises. But, you know, good looking chocobo models, not gonna lie. They look good. Always a fan. But on top deck, anything up here? No. Captain's helm? Helm, I guess is, yeah, helm. Arrive in Kilika before nightfall. Go on, take a nap or something. Oh, what a great day. The breeze must feel wonderful. Waka?
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going.
No, you haven't.
First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Okie
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
I don't know if
We'll
it's
be praying
her
for the
complaining
Aurochs'
that
victory
he
too.
invited Titus along, or that he's gonna
I
pray
don't
for
know.
victory, or what? No. Kick the blitzball. She could kick this. Kimari won't talk to me.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
So, Yuna's quite popular. You learn she is Lord Braska's daughter, which, if you recall, was the High Summoner they'd just gotten a statue of at the temple in Besaid. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. I think I have to take a nap now, which I think is down here. Go back up. Has anything changed? Disperse, people? Oh, no. Talk to Waka again? Oh, talk to Waka again.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, now they disperse. Start practicing, and now I can approach Yuna. We had a standing appointment to talk.
The wind. It's nice.
I have no idea what they're laughing at.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkand, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkand there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
So they have something in common.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
How did you get here?
You're here?
Giant sphincter in the sky.
Not?
Ovs. Rumble with my controller. No, Titus, don't let go, no! Oh sure, now you're there, now that the boat's right, thanks God. That's a big fish.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait!
It's cold.
Oh boy!
They're like, we're probably all gonna die if we do this, but if we don't, it's gonna go to our hometown. So I guess we'll just go for it. Can our two chocobos do anything to redirect this thing? Somehow, I doubt it. Kimahri's in the fight. See if we can get a few more ability spheres. Sin moves. I don't know if that does literally anything here, but wings a flickering. Let's try and kill this one next. These are of course similar to the things we thought of at the beginning of the game. They might have a little more HP. Sure. Pretty similar. Little sin scales. Yeah, sin scale, that's what they're called.
How many of these things are there? What? We hit the fin first?
I don't know what he was responding to there. But so, as you might have noticed, there's actually a fourth thing. But these guys will not be able to hit it, so switch out Wakka. The Jade Wakka. So those. Also gonna switch out Titus because Kimahri's definitely out damaging him right now. And switch Lulu in from some magic damage to hit the fin. Kimahri will try to focus on the ones whose wings are flickering to try and keep our damage low. Lulu and Wakka focus on the big guy. Dark attack and God lands it. Looks like a delay after angst out of menu before you can move your cursor. I don't know if that's because of lag or it's normal or what. It's quite annoying. So I keep ending up going into the same menu twice. Okay. At this point, it might be better to leave that stun scale, because I don't think he'll summon more as long as one's left. That being said, that means we're probably going to need a heal. So let's bring Nina back in. Although, you know what? Let's summon. Valifor ought to be able to without damage dealers anyway. Also worth mentioning, Aeons have their own health pool. So if Valifor goes down, we don't lose. It just means he's unsummoned and unsummonable for the rest of the fight until we heal. But, yeah, we can Sonic wins, and it does delay him. Surprising amount of damage. We're gonna try a risky move here. They haven't explained this yet, but Aeons have these things called Shield and Boost. Shield, you take less damage, but Overdrive gauge won't charge. Boost, you take more damage, but you charge the Overdrive gauge faster. Let's try this. As long as he doesn't die, the spines auto boosted up quite a bit, and yes, it did. It gives us our Overdrive. Energy Blast is the new one, I think. I always get mixed up. Interestingly, can't target both of them. I think that's just because Finn is like a long distance thing. Let's hope it does a lot of damage though, because if not, I think Valifor is going to go down. They had several moves after this. This doesn't even change. But it did, and we got overkill on it. Again, I haven't explained this yet. Overkill means when you overkill something, you get more AP from it. And we're not going to go straight into a battle results menu. We're not done yet. But I'm pretty sure that does count, so that will give us some extra AP. Excuse me. That was a terrible decision, Wakka. These things are much more mobile than the water. I thought that was going at Tidus for a second. It's like, oh, I see you there, Tidus. Here, let me wake you up. Whap. Thanks for the heals, bro. Fortunately, Tidus has even mastered the skill of holding his breath while unconscious. So, our real boss. And this is your first potentially really challenging fight, I would say. So we're going to cheer here. This is going to be just Tidus and Wakka. Most underwater things, you're just going to have Tidus and Wakka because the others cannot breathe underwater or hold their breath long enough. So Dark Attack is going to work there to hopefully make that miss for a while. Let's try to take out some Sin Scales. I'm not sure if this one summons more if I take them out. They seem to be desummoning themselves by attacking. More will show up. Okay. Only in twos. Interesting. That kind of gives us some room to do some damage here. Leave the 2. Blinder. This guy knows how to make special effects. Is that what Blinder does? Getting a little low on health there. Realize I'm kind of covering Wakka's health bar. I could maybe move this to like the top left. There's no UI up there, but that's also where the enemies are sometimes. I'm not really sure what the best configuration is here. I'll try it. Just move this right up here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Anyway. Clicking off the window. Sure he's doing 1 damage. He's doing 153. I'm gonna find out what he's doing. I'm gonna use Lancet right now. So Lancet is an absorbing thing. Absorbs 32 HP and 20 MP. I was really hoping it'd be a little bit more than that. But I figured... That Drain Touch. I need to reapply my Dark Attack. So I'm gonna use a potion on Wakka. 20 of them, thank goodness. That's a cool looking shield I've just noticed. Dark Attack again. Find this thing again. The damage. Don't have sensor here, so I don't know how much health it's got. Got 4 scales again. Not a huge fan of that. So you may notice there's an arrow pointing to which one you're targeting on your turn order to, which is handy because I want to target the ones that have their turns next. Thunder again. Getting a little low on health here. Scales, scales. What he'll do. So yeah, it looks like as soon as you take out the last, it will summon more. But taking them out before they attack is maybe useful because they don't necessarily attack right away. Might be something to that. Okay, what you doing? 131, so it's less than Titus. It's already unblinded again. Oh good, items take a little bit less than his regular attack in terms of turn order, turn speed. So if he's using an item, use 2. Very good. At this point, picking up the Sin Scales is maybe just slowing us down too much. If we don't take them out, we get damaged. Blinder moves the worst part though. It doesn't surprise me. Oh, actually I should have used Lancet there probably. Wakka's out of MP, which means he can't do his Dark Attack again right now. So let's have it do it, because it's about to be blinded again, and I want to keep it blinded. Doesn't help with the Blinder. Oh, it's out of MP? Shoot. Yeah, you can't drain more MP than it has, I don't think. Unfortunately. Right, Titus. Yeah, Titus is fast enough to use 2 potions, so we're going to have him do it. Some more potions here, we're in trouble. Unless it's dead. Oh, well, it's dead. That was a wasted potion. Whoops. That, of course, is the problem when you don't have sensor. You don't know exactly how far away you are from winning. You might waste healing items. But it's alright, it's just a potion. $57 AP for everybody. Pretty good. That's a combine of like overkill on the spin, doing I think you do get some AP for all the scales you kill. Finning. Got some gil. Got a good amount of gil. 5 ability spheres, 2 power spheres, 12 mana spheres, so that's nice. An ice moomba and a rod of water. So some elemental weapons here. Unfortunately, don't seem to have turned Sin away. To really touch the village, it just gets close. Destroys. It looks like it's got buildings on it there. Top of it. Goes Kilika.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Definitely a sobering moment. I think that's the first time you really get a sense of how destructive Sin is.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones.
The only time
feared
anyone
they would
says
become
ye in the entire
fiends.
game, I bet.
Please,
They're
take me to
fairly
them.
certain.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
So, there's a little bit left of Kilika. Not much, you can kind of tell from the background. Unfortunately, we were not able to do much. Let's see. I want to see what else we got. The Blinding Kate Sith, I don't got that. That wasn't from the last battle, so I missed it. Ice Mooma's got Ice Strike, which means it does ice elemental damage, but it's not really all that useful when you don't do very much damage to begin with. Another Bright Arm Guard, exactly the same. She got a Rod of Water, which is Water Strike. Again, not very useful when you don't do a lot of physical damage. Kimahri is technically in our party now, so he's got the Hunter's Sphere. Hunter's Spear with Sensor and Piercing, which is nice. Does he have... No, I don't have any armor for him yet. We've got a few levels we can spend, but we'll hold off for now. But we're not open. don't know why she's saying that. I wasn't there to shop. Alright, watch your step. It's not safe this way. What is he sawing? Stay. Pub's closed. I don't think I can get through this without a drink. It's very telling. You may have a problem, good sir.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly
so
are
frustrated with
clueless.
them.
Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
Roots?
The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
There's a little bit of world building for you.
Sad, isn't it?
Certainly
The
is.
sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Also, she can like apparently walk on water when she's doing this. Kind of a weird note. No one ever mentions particularly, but interesting. So yeah, if you don't perform the sending for someone in Spira after they die, they can apparently become fiends. I mean, just to be a dance? It's never entirely clear, I think, what exactly is required. Does like everyone have to do this specific dance? Because it feels like that's probably not it, right? But I don't know. Also, like, they seem to have gotten these bodies prepared very quickly. Hope my quiet isn't too off-putting in these scenes, but games make me feel, and when the feeling is sadness, quiet is appropriate.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Finding Sin, obviously.
Until she defeats Sin.
You dummy.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
This kid seems excited. Gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. Good for you, kid. Hope you do become a blitzball so I can kick you. It's my home. No matter it gets ain't moving. It may seem somewhat callous how quickly it seems like people have somewhat moved on. But I mean, this is something these people have to live with and deal with
You awake?
all the time.
Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Particularly, I think, in these island villages. Sin seems to mostly stay in the water, so being near the coast puts you in particular danger. Honestly, not sure which way Waka is. Oh, he is that way. What's in here? Care if there's any food. I just want to stay here. I'm scared to even look out at the sea. I can feel it out there, can't you? Open the store, but we can't serve anything because we don't have anything. Hands off the merchandise. Oh, you're a customer, are you? So you can buy some more things here. Weapons with sensor, if you want. I don't know that any of those are better than the ones we've already got. I'm glad I bought those ones in Besaid, actually. Comparatively, I didn't remember what was here. I remember there was something. But, you know, strength and magic up is probably better overall. Same armor as they had in Besaid. I'm gonna leave those for now, I think. I think we'll get more that are probably better fairly quickly. Now see, that makes sense to be sawing. All the tools just disappeared.
Where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time.
Oh.
The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Blitzball is,
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Really kind of Spira's only pastime for the most part. It's about all they've got to try and take their minds off of being subject to this kind of destruction just at the whims of sin. So they try and live in the moment, enjoy what time they have.
Whoa!
Okay, bye, kid. Destroys it, I fix it. I fix it, and he destroys it. It's a never-ending cycle. That's so heartbreaking. 3 potions. Please excuse him. He's been affected by the toxin, so if he says anything offensive, don't take it too seriously. What are you looking at? I ain't on display here. Go away, man. So he's like, okay, the toxin's making him more aggressive, and it made Titus forget things. I don't know if this toxin thing's really real. I don't know. I do save. I do want to save often. Very important.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He
Hey,
may
I
be a
fought
blitzball
just
whiz
fine.
kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Did you see how I fought that sin spawn with you, Waka?
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well,
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
Lulu is surprisingly
I
wise
shouldn't
for
have-
someone who's angry
There's
all the
nothing to
time.
be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
That's basically
My
Titus's
apologies.
motto. Okay, so this is the first kind of slightly more open area, I would say. You got a few different paths, and there's random battles here. This is usually a place where I do a little bit of grinding.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet on it?
Oh yeah,
What's
this is a
a
tutorial
Lancet?
fight.
Normally,
Yeah.
it's a skill that we... But when Alonso uses it, that...
Yeah. So like she said,
Sounds cool.
you know, I've been having Lancet learn from some of the other guys have learned Lancet too, but when he uses it on certain monsters, he can get new overdrives. Like the one he just got, which is Seed Cannon. So that's why he's like kind of a Dragoon, kind of a blue mage, also kind of an all-rounder. He can, with the normal sphere grid, he is the one that kind of starts in the middle and can go in any direction. So that was a lot more AP than we were getting before. It was like 20. So, yeah, Kimari's interesting. Kimari doesn't have necessarily a set build, per se. So he's kind of the wild card about how you want to build him. Again, on the Expert Sphere Grid, anyone can be that too, but yeah, that didn't work.
You'd best stop that. Waka's in charge of flyers, remember?
I think after Kilika is when they finally stopped that dialogue. Some of it's okay, some of it's a little annoying at times though. Uh-oh, Seed Cannon on Kimari. Yeah, hit that. I think it said these are vulnerable to ice. Yeah.
Freeze.
But you gotta be able to take out one. Magic doesn't have the same evasion thing as
I could take
as
care of those
physical
alone, huh?
attacks do, I don't think. There we go. I'm gonna switch to Yuna for a little bit of healing. You may have noticed that little something over Lulu's head as well. And Kimari's, they got poisoned by this creature, or by the bugs, I guess it was. That's something that plays in here. We're gonna have to deal with here and there. Looks like the poison did wear off before I got a chance to cure it, but that's nice. At 47 AP there. A lot more than we were getting before, so that's nice. There's a little room to explore here. Got some mana spheres, that's cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sphere grid, because we did get some more ability spheres as well. As I recall, which means she can get that. Her up here. Grab that defense up. That max HP up. Should be handy. So yeah, Kimari starts dead in the middle here. And you can kind of branch out any direction you want, right? So it's kind of interesting trying to decide how you want to build him. if you have thoughts on how you think I ought to build him, let me know. I think for now, move him in the direction of, what's this? That's Jinx. Not super worried about Jinx. Move him in the direction of the white magic. I want him to get Cure and Asuna, at the very least. Let's see. Probably good for everyone, honestly, but Titus here. That. And Dark Attack, having that on a second person is useful. Could maybe had Kimahri pick that up since there's only one move. Shoot. Probably have him circle around though. And grab that. Waka. We're gonna have him move this way first. Strength, extra HP. That extra HP is going to come in handy for a lot of people, probably. So. That's it. And okay, looks like we're caught up now. We are going to want more ability spheres, and I think Yuna's still the only one with extractability so far, so keep that in mind as we move on. Another one of these hidden passwords. Tepswers Vikoyu. So yeah, some of these still don't make a lot of sense, even once you can read them. I'm not sure if that's directly like a password, or if you're supposed to like unscramble it. Honestly, don't remember. Well, figure it out. You may notice there's a big monster over that way. We're gonna hold off on fighting him just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and save again, actually. And also, mainly because when you go to the save point, you don't actually have to save. When you touch the save point, you restore your health and MP, which is handy. Extractability on that guy.
Let us guardians have.
I'm trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Water on the
Anyone
light
thirsty?
elemental. And we'll switch to Titus.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
You get 5 people. Once you get there are a couple more party members. It's a little hard to cycle everyone in and get them all moving, but you know, 3 or 4 is pretty good too. So, let's do our best with it. Let's go this way first.
Take it easy, huh?
I'm fine.
Again, let's switch Yuna in. Get her to do her extractability skill. To get some ability spheres from this. It's worth mentioning, when you do this, it kind of replaces any other sphere they might have dropped.
Stay down!
It's usually worth it. Oh, they're immune to dark. Light. That's unfortunate. Have her do this on the other one. I don't think it replaces like equipment drops or anything, because I think those are handled separately as far as the game is concerned. He got an attack, so let's bring in Kimahri a little bit more. And the Lulu is probably doing the best against these guys, damage-wise with her fire, but everyone won't. This is going to take a little longer. Now these 3 are probably all right here. Yeah, I think she's definitely doing the most damage. She's also pretty frail, though, so gotta be careful with that. One, nice thing about this game, with being able to heal at save points, means you don't have to worry as much about healing and resource management, but I don't want to go back to the save point right now, so I'm going to use Cure from the menu. So there's not as big of a deal as far as like you know, survival over long periods of time, but it's still there here a little bit, or save you time anyway. Crusaders are training for the upcoming operation. Call on us if you see any sin spawn. So now, go back this way. I think there's something on this path, but that's what I might be wrong. Let's get some more ability spheres. Battles do move really slow here at times. Mainly because their attack animation is just really slow. Let's bring in one. That would do more damage, but this one's close to death anyway. Nice dodge. I should have switched to Titus there. Switch it to go back in.
See ya!
I don't have Sensor anymore, so I don't have much health of that left. I just have Sensor on Yuna's weapon, I think, or Kimari. Yeah! So if they're not in the party, I can't put that ability. If they're not getting active, line up. A couple more sphere levels here, though. A couple more ability spheres as well. Ah, yeah, here we go. Treasure. Scout. I happen to know that is a weapon for Waka. This one has Ice Strike and Sensor, which means he's going to be able to take out those bugs even easier. But I think I lose the strength plus 3% right now. Not like we're having trouble with the bugs anyway. It might be useful against the big monster we saw. Be a thing. Because, now let's go back. Let's head back this way still. Doesn't help, probably, that we're doing this in like the least efficient way possible so that we can get more ability spheres and more AP, spreading it around. That definitely can make battles take longer, for sure. I think that's the thing you have to balance for yourself with this game is, you know, how much do I care about swapping party members in until they get AP versus how much do I just want to finish the battle. Blue butterfly. That's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of things like that I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil things for people. But it is interesting for reasons you might see later. Save. Actually, before we save, let's do a little bit more sphere breeding. Power. Ability. Plus here. Power. Ability. One nice thing about, you know, even though Yuna's strength doesn't start out very high or anything, you know, things like Dark Strike are still going to be useful, or Dark Attack rather, still going to be useful because it doesn't matter. It's not dependent on how much damage she does. It's dependent upon Just whether or not she hits, essentially, and whether or not she has it. Same thing with her for Lulu. Like, that can still be useful, even if they're not going to do a lot of damage. Still be handy. Do I care? No, I don't care about sending her out to get Jinx. That's just some time, probably. Couple of spaces, just low enough to extract mana. Just like extractability, by the way. Just lets you try and force feats to drop mana spheres. Just how we activate nodes like this one, magic by 2 points, or MP up, or stuff like that. So, alright, we are going to try and take on the Lord of the Woods over there.
Company, halt!
That's
the fiend before us.
That's not how this works.
Lord of
I'm
the
not
Wood.
one of your
We've
company.
had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Darn right. Let's go! They run away. You could help us if you thought discretion is the better part of valor. I'm just saying. Weak to fire. 4,700 HP. Go ahead and do Stark attack on it, actually. Oh, it is immune. Darn it. This guy is totally optional. You do not have to fight him at all. But he's not that hard. And, you know, get some good AP and money. I don't know if you, I don't know if he drops anything useful or not. That was lucky. Go ahead and use extractability. He's immune to that. And let's switch in Waka. Just attack. Once I've cycled everybody in, I'll probably go ahead and pull out Baleflor. Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead and bring out Kamari. Attack here. And we'll go a little further. Suna, cure status effects. It's really nice that they give it to you really early on, because it cures most status effects. A lot of Final Fantasy games, it's like, well, you get Poisona first, which cures poison specifically, and maybe one other, like usually blind, and then Asuna. It's like, well, couldn't you just give us Asuna? Why make this difficult? Summon yet? Yeah, he's like halfway done. Do it. Alright. Sonic Wings Mew, so he will get delayed. We'll see how many times we can delay him and then maybe do a boost. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, not as many times as I was hoping, but actually let's just do this one more time. Because it'll still give us 2 turns after this one. Falls asleep. Oh yeah, that's the hard part, is he fall asleep and start playing himself. I forgot about that. He gives him regen when he falls asleep. But I think we can probably out-damage him. Okay, not if he's doing 800. I might be wrong. Seems like there should be a good Is it like that? It's regening when it's not even his turn? That's a problem for sure. Fire for Malifaux is still going to do a pretty good amount of damage, but that time is only 100. But then it's 862 again. That's... I don't know about this. Let me try something. Dismiss Malifaux. I think giving takes it. Oh, it does not give it start. So that does cause some things, which you make up there. That's okay. Physical attack. Oh, I guess I should have just done that. Oops. Physical attack will wake it up. I was just doing magical attacks. That's my bad. Okay. Yeah, fire again. Tweaking it some more. Takes more health than some of Malifaux a second ago. So that's cool. Wonka does have his overdrive yet now, so I'm gonna try and keep us alive long enough for him to do that. So his is a slot machine, because you gotta have a slot machine. That was not the right one. Two. That determines the element of the attack. Obviously, fire would have been better, but here we are. He'll get different slots as he gets new overdrives. That's where it starts out. Alright, let's summon Malifaux again. Because here's the thing, I think he did Earthquake as a counter to us waking him up, but I also think Earthquake might not hit Malifaux on account of Malifaux being flying. Depends on what exact effect Earthquake has, but I think it might work. So, stick to some more Sonic Wings, try and get as low as we can like that. Was not very. Another fire before he goes to sleep. And then he goes to sleep again. Oh no, he's using water. Interesting. Maybe more Sonic Wings then. Could be that he'll only go to sleep once, but I didn't think that was the case. Which is why I assumed he would go back to sleep. It's pretty low now though. Poison Claw, but Malifaux is immune to poison. Energy Blast ought to finish him off. And we got the overkill even for extra AP. Take it. 60 AP, which is a decent amount right now. 2 ability spheres and a serum ring and a little bit of gil. And I guess, I mean, perhaps more importantly, we open up the
summoner and her
path.
guardians. Very impressive.
Plus, it just makes me feel good to defeat the optional guy.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Show them that I didn't need to be discretionary. I didn't need to have discretion.
Do your best, kid.
I give you an elixir.
Hey!
After the tournament, you should join the Crusaders.
Do your best, kid.
It'd be kind of cool if you could. If you'd, like, join different factions or something here. It'd be interesting. It'd be a very different game, I feel like, but it'd be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the save point to let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, you can take it out now. Heal up. Nothing else. And I think I want to get a little further. I don't think I'm gonna leave Kilika tonight. I think I'm gonna probably get a little further and then call it a night. One seems to have shown up to this one, so if you're watching it later, good for you. I appreciate it. But, you know, this is really not as fun when you don't have anyone to talk to or bounce off of, as you might imagine. So, we probably won't go too much longer. For that reason.
Let us Guardians have...
It'll be a lot better when somebody else has that ability. Goodbye, Killer Bee. Goodbye, Yellow Elemental. Yellow Elemental this time. Titus, kill the lizard.
See ya.
Do for kill. Like
You like that?
Not a bangle. Just a regular bangle, I guess. That's the same as her default. That's weird. There you go. Alright. What else we got to explore here? So, there are a few more. Oh my gosh, he got petrified? I didn't know those guys could petrify. So petrify's not great. Turns your guys to stone. Generally, you want to avoid it. I don't think it lasts outside of battle. In fact, I'm not sure if any status effects do in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is an item that you can see the world map if you go in and use the world map button. Use the world map item, I should say. A little different. Nice map. There is no world map in the traditional sense in a Final Fantasy game. In this one, which was the first time they did that. It's all kind of in the same scale, if that makes sense. But you can at least kind of see this and see where things are, sort of. It would be nice if you could like move around on it, but such luck. Gives you an idea of what Spira looks like, though. You know, I do want to sort my items, put them in order. Thank you. Something that should be available for basically every menu with lots of things in every game. I still can't believe that there is not an auto-sort function for Pokemon boxes. Lots of beans. Thank you for the high potion. It's very frustrating that if you want to sort your Pokemon, you have to do it manually. Every single time. Very annoying.
Oh yeah.
So one problem with this sort of thing is like you get battles like that where it's like, okay, Titus, Wakka, Lulu, we'll take care of these quite handily. I do not need anyone else. And so switching someone else in is just going to make the battle take longer. But that means Titus, Lulu, and Wakka start to get a higher level than everyone else. Okay, that was a Luck Sphere. I think... yeah, so notice it changes empty node into luck node. So this is what I was saying earlier about you can actually change some of these nodes into something that's useful. So I'm going to change this one that I happen to be on into a luck node. Now I can't actually activate that because I think you need fortune spheres for that sort of node. But it is a node that is there now. No. Whoops. I do not move there. And I can potentially activate that later. And this is if you really, really want to go hardcore and max everyone's stats. That's going to be part of the deal. I thought I had enough ability spheres, that's why I wasn't worrying about it so much, but I realize I still do not have nearly enough ability spheres. Still gonna need to work on that. She's got extractability now, that's nice. It'll be good, I think, once we can get it on some people with higher attack. We're getting there. Let's go this way. Like there's still a treasure I might be missing.
Aeon!
Just who do you think you are?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, seriously, there's no reason for an Aeon here, Titus, and you are certainly not in charge. Let's do extractable. Yay. And I guess if I'm doing that, I'm gonna wait for Lulu's turn to be back up. We'll go ahead and cycle these in and give them some AP.
Let us guard it.
Yeah. One more ability sphere. And some speed spheres. This is where I was before, isn't it? Just follow this trail. Poisonous fiends in the forest. Be on your guard. Thank you for the remedy. It is. She gave me an item now. It might only give those items if you beat me. Or don't you? Sure. Attack. A magic. A Waka. Sorry, no, not a Waka, just Waka.
Yeah.
All around. Ability sphere. Just keep like showing up again once we walk away. I don't want the dead to find peace in the fire plane, right? Did I go this way? Didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I got everything. That was all the paths.
Hope I make it to the tournament.
See if you can hit the bee.
Yeah.
Don't strain yourself.
It's not a bird, Waka, it's a bug. Getting some gil. I might do some grinding off stream to get more gil. Just cause I think I want to donate more to Owaka once we leave. Switching out for Kunai. Okay, almost to the temple. Let's heal up. And check our sphere grids here. It did keep. Oh, he got extracted. I didn't realize I'd already put that on him. I already got that far. Should have paid more attention. There. Is going this way. Should I even bother taking Waka over here? Those spells are probably not going to be that useful for him. He has such little MP. Although, that's an MP note, right? Yeah, getting that MP note will help. So I will take him down there. Probably go back right after that. But that's like double his MP. I think that will triple, yeah, that tripled his current max MP.
Oh, these stone steps have a history, you know.
Oh.
Yep, Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
Running up them steps? Just like Rocky, huh? The weak laughing.
A
Calm
race,
down,
huh?
guys.
Think you can beat me?
You guys can talk. I've seen you. Just grunts
Yuna,
and laughter.
if you would.
Ready?
Oh, she's
Hey.
off.
Ah, huh? Hey!
Himari still won't talk to me. Lulu.
Kids.
Oh, we got a little chuckle out of Lulu. That's nice. Save. Didn't actually need to heal, but healed now.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
Found one. I wonder, has this just been here like all night? Spawn Jino, vulnerable to magic, specifically fire magic. It's also got these, which are not vulnerable to magic. Absorbs magical attacks against Jino. Yeah. I think we need to go for the tentacles first. Let's see. Cheer raises party strength and defense. Let's do that. So that'll give Kimari and Titus a little bit better attack. But it's not going to matter too much for Lulu, and I'm going to switch her out in a second. Or Waka for now. Gonna help take out the tentacles. Nice. Very good, Waka. Tentacle 2. Take it out. Ah, no crit that time. Don't you sigh at me. That reminds me, I forgot to check on that ring we got from the other guy. Alright, vulnerable to magic. Titus has his thing up, but sorry, we all might as well. Let's switch to blue. For some fire damage. Still not gonna open up, right? Let's see. Maybe this blizzard. Maybe it'll still be better than his regular attack. Probably not. Do distractibility. Okay. Now is he gonna open up? There we are. There you are, my pretty Sin Spawn. Still weak against fire, still says vulnerable to magic, but I'm guessing physical attacks will still do more now than they did a second ago. Fire does a lot. Let's see. Yeah, it's a normal amount of damage. Okay, let's switch Yuna in. I do need her to do something, and she can cure that poison off of him. More fire. Just gonna use water in response. Nope. Let's switch Kimari back in. I think he probably will do a little bit more damage than that. That was a little bit more, slightly. Switch Titus back in. And yeah, let's just go ahead and use his overdrive actually. There we go. Not as much as I was hoping for. But he's pretty close now. Staccato. Ow. Okay. Maybe should have saved it for the killing blow. Let's bring out Valifor and see if he can do enough damage to overkill this thing. My guess is no. My guess is that I'm not going to get the overkill, but I'm going to try. You know, I said I was going to switch to the short summoning sequence on that, and I didn't. I wish you could just like skip to the short summoning sequence by like clicking the button. Pretty nice. There's probably kill it as well. Fire. And not an overkill. That's nice. That tired? Barely even got hit, Titus.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
So now he seems to be on. Wakka seems to be on board with the whole making Titus a guardian
these
thing.
Sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Wakka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Changed his life. 4 ability spheres and a bright armlet. I think that's pretty much what he has, right? Oh, armlet. Guard. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's worth having. Let's go back to the save points. Also, level up. It's gonna make a huge difference, but in that direction anyway. Magic defense by 3. Yeah, I think that's as far as I want to have him go right now. Back up. Actually, we'll wait till he gets more levels. So one thing I didn't mention before is that when you're moving backwards, you move at a rate of 4 to 1 compared to moving forward. So if you're moving over a path you already traveled, it's faster. So I think that might also mean that if I wait to move him over here till he's got more, it might be better. Not entirely sure. You know what, I think for the same for Titus. I'm glad I got the Blizzard. I'm not going to worry too much, though. His magic stat isn't good, right? What? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, his magic is 5. His MP is 12. Her magic is 22. 4 times as much. Over 4 times as much for Lulu and Yuna. Kimahri's isn't bad, though. I think what I might try and do is build Kimahri into sort of like a paladin type. Some white magic and some hitty and some toughness. Because I think that's one of the archetypes that aren't really captured very well by any of the other characters. Wakka has twice as much magic as Titus does. Wow. It's interesting. But yeah. Although if I do go get more magic for Titus, his speed might make that a lot more useful. He does have... He has the same agility as Yuna somehow, which is still more than the rest of them, but she has the same amount. So maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Ultimately, those spells are kind of weak anyway. I guess it's good to get this MP though. Either way. 20 extra MP is good for anybody. Because even things like Dark Attack or other stuff will use that MP. They don't use as much, so 20 can be a lot for that. I want to see what this statue is more closely. I cannot tell what it's... It kind of looks like it's depicting like a very stubby looking dragon. Which I could see... Boundary break, I want, she says, get on that. Show me that statue.
Huh.
So,
should really check it.
They got fiends in Zanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though.
So there are fiends in Zanarkand.
Hey, since one of you believe me about
That's interesting.
Zanarkand anyway.
We get a lot less world building about Zanarkand.
Maybe people
where
Sin
Titus is
gets
from,
to
it feels
don't
like.
die. Maybe Sin carries
Since
them
he seems
through
to be
time,
confused
like 1,000
about
years through time.
everything.
And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Like he didn't know what fiends were when
Simply
Lulu was
amazing.
explaining them, it seemed like.
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Sir Jecht, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I think Lulu is going way too far in this scene.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Wakka, Lulu, and Wakka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
I think Lulu went way too far there. Like, yes, right, you know, don't dwell on the past. Don't be in denial about the loss of your loved ones. But also, Lulu, like, you don't have to be so mean about it. Didn't pray hard enough. That was probably it. Yeah. Gotta pray real hard so that sin doesn't come back here. Having those stone steps every day has kept me in shape. Haven't caught a cold in years. That's how that works. Here the Crusaders are going to fight sin without the aid of a summoner. Ha! Got another thing coming. Haven't they ever heard of divine retribution? Enough of Kilika. Too many tearful memories here. We came to visit the temple one last time before we leave for good. Decided to leave Kilika and look for a place without sin. Who knows if we'll ever find it. I heard famous people come here. Who would they be? I'm right here. What do you... Look at these chats. Just look at them.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why are you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
What a jerk.
We'll beat them.
Typical.
We have to.
Typical bully.
You know that team?
Except he's like an adult. He should
down.
be better.
They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
It's experience, I think people are maybe more common than people realize. A lot of people in our lives who we might see them as very nice, loving people. Does not mean that's how they are to their family. Look, the temple's a temple of fire. Here the cloister of trials is engulfed in flames. Those who disobey the precepts and enter unsanctioned may forfeit their lives. The Kilika beasts win this year's tournament and serve as a sign of encouragement and hope for the people of Kilika. So, there's at least one other team being prayed for. That's right, Kilika does have its own blitzball team, not the Luca goers. I'm supposed to study real hard and become a nun, but I just want to run around and play at the beach. Okay. Guess what? I really like studying the scriptures. The monk gives us lots of sweets if we study hard. Oh, good for you. What a nun means in this context. So, you'll notice similar statues to the last place. I guess the statues are supposed to be all the High Summoners, maybe? Which, if that's the case, if like all the big statues are the High Summoners, that would indicate there's only been 4. Which is nuts.
Please, let Waka's prayers be heard.
I think Waka needs to do a little more praying.
Rude. Lulu, you're being so mean today. Alright. Give him a head shake. Appreciate
Lord
it.
O'Holland, guide our feet.
Yeah, Titus will pray too. If he prayed at the monument, he should pray here, right? Okay, so this is not Meehan. This is O'Holland, I guess. Okay. Got that mixed up. He used to be a blitzball player.
A summoner, are you?
Look, more bullies.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to.
All female summoners have to have a name that's 2 syllables and
my.
ends with na.
And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord
Darn
Braska
right,
had
we're a
only
rabble.
2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter.
You
Of
get to
course,
see
I would never
a
think
lot
of questioning
Yuna standing
your
up for
ways
herself
either.
like that. When you do, it's,
So,
it's
Lady
nice.
Donna,
She shows a little backbone.
I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
A guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
Is that a smile? Doesn't really look like one right now.
Lord O'Holland.
Yeah, teamwork and trust are key elements for both Guardians and Blitzers. Are you a Blitzer or a Guardian? Don't tell me you're both. I am. More saves. Alright. Cloister of Trials, here we come.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
No, nah. Hey, what gives?
You're not a Guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Can't leave though. Just stay in this room. Weird.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait!
I do not understand what they are trying to accomplish with this.
Go! Hey! What's the big idea?
Just a little game.
Huh?
Are they hoping he'll, like, die down there because he's not a Guardian? Are they
This is
hoping
bad.
they'll get Yuna in trouble?
Really bad.
I don't know. One would
Come on,
think
go up!
I could just go back up the elevator, but I guess not. Are these supposed to be like clay blitzballs? Because that guy was a blitzball player? Alright, let's go.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian.
Only one way to go though, Titus. And that way's forward.
Well,
Guess it's too late now.
Alright. Fire spheres. A Kilika sphere set here. Let's put it in the door thing. Insert Kilika sphere. Ah, now we can go through. Except wait, it's fire. Whatever will we do? Go. Again, very important mechanic. Remembering that you can take the spheres back out of where you put them. Not sure that this does anything. Just basically leaves that there. There's 3 sphere recesses here. And here's a glyph sphere. Don't think this pedestal is... Oh, it is pushable. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do with it yet, though. Glyph sphere? Nope. Still no. What if we take this back out? Put it in the first place. Right here. Do anything? No? Okay then. What about if I put it in this pedestal? Where the Kilika sphere was? Does that do anything? Guesses that's gonna be no. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. And let's try this Kilika sphere in some different places. How about here? Oh, made a glyph appear. And that glyph is still there once I remove the Kilika sphere. Do anything over here? Not really. Alright. So I think now we take the glyph sphere and put it on that far wall. Glyph? What? A glyph glows on the wall. The glyph repels you? What? Okay, oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, glyph sphere in the pedestal. Move the pedestal toward the glyph? That's probably it. It is hard to sometimes get him to start pushing the pedestals. There we go. There we go. That didn't work. Back over. Just touch the glyph? Or just touch it with my hand, okay. Now we got some fire. Now the Kilika sphere here. Take that out. Doesn't seem to turn off the fire though. Weird. Let's put this over here. Seem to forget exactly what you're supposed to do with this one. I feel like this is one of the ones that takes me a little bit longer sometimes. So far, there's only 2 types of spheres we've got. There's the glyph and the Kilika. Still need to find the destruction sphere, of course, and then figure out where we need to put it. Putting a glyph sphere there opens that up, which also deactivates the fire. Yes, yes it does. And here is the destruction sphere. Problem is, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with it. I can just walk across here. Say, put it here and push the pedestal off? That's not it. Of course, the frustrating thing is, if you accidentally finish this without figuring out the destruction sphere, you're gonna have to come back and start. Do anything here? I guess it does anything as well. But I probably need to move this Kilika sphere. In fact, let's see what happens if we put the Kilika sphere in here. That do anything? Not apparently. We do have one other Kilika Sphere. No more Glysphere. We do have the Destruction Sphere. So that's what we've got right now. Try it in this pedestal over here, just in case. I don't think it's going to do it, since we're close. Didn't think so. There is a reason why you have to put the pedestal over there, though, right? Sure. Thing here. Yeah. Notice we haven't actually used the pedestal for anything yet. Pretty sure we need to. Just don't seem to remember what exactly. Push the pedestal onto that. I think that. Well, that does do something. Ah, yes, that reveals another thing. Which is another Kilika Sphere. Take out. That, I think, is where we put the Destruction Sphere. Kind of random, a little bit. I don't think there's any indication previously that pushing a pedestal onto its reset switch would activate anything, but it does there. I don't know if it needed to have the Kilika Sphere in it or not. A little unclear there. That Kilika Sphere is gone, but maybe that's why we have extras. Here we go. Here's our treasure, which is a red armlet. Very good. Put some sort of sphere here, and again, the only thing I have left is Kilika Spheres, so I hope it's one of those. Got one here. Another flaming door. Take the sphere out. We probably should go put the sphere back somewhere, you know, leave it for the next person, but Titus wouldn't do that. He's too immature. So we'll just take it with us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, that was probably their
what
intention, I guess.
She could be excommunicated.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the Faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
I think that's probably one of the, maybe the darkest version of how Final Fantasy summons work. It's like, yep, we took the souls out of some still living people's bodies, trapped them in statues forever, and then you can summon them as big
I didn't
monsters.
tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected.
Interesting
somehow.
that
At least to me
that
it was.
reveals that, like, this
Maybe
is...
that's why suddenly I felt like
This is diegetic music.
I just wanted to go home.
Not sure where it's coming from
I tried
exactly.
to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Also not sure why she comes out so tired all the time. She's just, like, praying, right? We're gonna do Aeon. Ifrit. Don't get as flashy of an introduction for it this time, but I will try to use it soon. Wish we could fight more Lord Ochus. That'd be a good time to show it off. More flashbacks.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
I don't remember there being this many flashbacks, to be honest. Last time I played. There aren't as many later on, I feel like.
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
I wonder if that scene changes at all depending on how quickly you move when you're there at the beginning of the game.
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
Scares everyone. I get that feeling a lot. Okay, back here. Ambushed. Still try to go with her. I don't want to summon Ifrit on this. These guys are
Let
not
us guardian.
worth it. Let's see if he can hit it. Did and killed it. Titus, finish it off.
Miss me? Yeah! Yeah!
Got some more ability spheres. We've run into another one of those Mandragora things. Summon it there. Oh, we might wait a bit.
Well then, what next?
Get to the save points. Okay. Well, we'll save Ifrit for next time. I think I'm going to call it a night here. I may do some grinding off screen, but I won't progress the story. So we will be here next time you see it. So hey, didn't get a lot of people here tonight, but maybe next time. If you watch this later, leave a comment. Come check out my Discord. You can comment there as well. Tell me what you think. Also trying to discuss there, like, what other games I want to play. I think I'm going to put up a poll. I didn't get a chance to yet, but a poll to ask, like, should I play the same game every day of the week, or should I mix it up, and what people would prefer? Not really sure. I'm usually okay to play the same thing, but I think other people sometimes get a little bored by that, maybe. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. The link is on Twitter, on my Twitter post, on my Facebook post. I think it's not on my Twitch. I'll put it in my Twitch. Yeah, it's not. I'll put it in there. And I'll try and find a place to put it on YouTube as well. I hadn't thought about that. So hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching if you do. And I came up with an outro last time. What was it? It was FF10 related outro. I've forgotten it. Yeah, well, teach us how to blitz? Bye.